Bonsoir les amis, this is Llyane Stanfield and you can find me at parisianfrench.com. We are on Facebook and we only have groups and pages and profiles, and everything is in writing. Of course, you can watch my videos, but that doesn't mean that you make conversation. And you keep hearing me about making conversation. I'm the French conversation queen, and you may wonder. And one person from from my Facebook group asked, "I'm not exactly sure. How do we make conversation through this Facebook group?" So the link of the group is in the description of this video, and I really wanted to share with you the ways that in my Facebook conversationalist group you can make conversation. So first of all, I have 4 daily posts where I'm asking questions of you, and you know, you've seen this here in the page, on the page. If you are on the Parisian Learn Parisian French on Skype with Llyane Stanfield. So I'm not sure exactly where you're watching this video, but on this page I am sharing 4 posts daily. Well, and I'm asking questions of you. How do you like your coffee? What kind of car you like? And all these kind of questions that I'm asking of you to answer in French. Now, answering in writing may not look like much of a conversation, but it is the first step to actually put together your answers in the exercises that I'm triggering on this page, so that you actually make sentences, put sentences together as if they were for conversation. So it's so important to make your exercises personal, and this is the reason I'm asking you these questions, so that you can answer your personal preference with your personal preference. And that is because most people, when they practice French, they do these exercises from books and whatnot, and we have tons of exercises, like books of exercises and websites and whatnot, but answering your own answer, your own preference, that is the first step to conversation. Because once you know that that answer is correct, then you know that you can take it, and whenever I speak with someone who's French, or you go to Paris, you already have a number of answers or a number of sentences that describe you, that you could introduce yourself with, or answer those questions live in conversation with someone who's French. So it already prepares you. Now, I know that until today, I have, so you have answered the questions in writing, and I have been correcting those answers. And this may not happen too much here on this page, but in the group it will. I'm getting really busy. The group is really active. People are really answering those questions, so I'm making sure that I correct their French. And it's a little much right now that apparently I don't have the bandwidth to cover both the page and the group. So make sure you go into the group, because you will get every single answer corrected. I'm gonna try to do my best to correct the French for you when you answer my questions here on the page. But if I don't get to yours, please go to the group. There's not much difference between the page and the group, other than my focus. I mean, I am there more time that I can be here on the page. Anyway, so that's the first level of conversational preparation for conversation, really, these answers. The second would be the fact that you actually have people that you can meet in the group, because we're talking about the group. you have people who have the same interests with you, and you can actually exchange your contact information and start making conversation with each other, and that would be awesome. Just don't share your information publicly, because I want to keep your um, privacy safe here with me. So make sure that you just contact a person or another, whoever you see that they're interested, and exchange information and start making conversation together. A caveat to that is that when you make conversation regularly with someone who doesn't know how to correct your French, on a longer term, you eventually you'll end up reinforcing your mistakes, and really you don't want that, because it's harder to unlearn something than to learn correctly from the beginning. And of course, another way that you can make conversation would be access to me, meaning you always have access to one rendezvous that is free. And so if you go to parisianfrench.com, actually if you go in the group you have the information there, but if you want that, you just go to parisianfrench.com. That is going to subscribe you to my newsletter, and you're gonna get news from me, and special offers, as well as webinar news and stuff like that. But after you put in your email address, you will be redirected to a form that asks you a few questions about your background and your goals. And then you can send me a message there saying that you're interested in the free rendezvous, and that is going to get you to speak with me and make conversation together. So that's amazing to have as a resource. So yeah, these are the ways that you can make conversation. I have another thing, and I don't know why I forgot right now. But anyway, it's always in the group. I have a more extensive video and explanation. So if you need more information, please go into the group and take advantage of it. So thank you so much for this. On Sunday, we have a webinar. If you want to find out more about that, do go to parisianfrench.com and subscribe, and you'll find out about the webinar, and when and where and how. And yeah, stay on your game, and don't ever give up on your dream to become bilingual. Learn to speak Parisian French, and break your language barrier. Merci beaucoup, et à dimanche. Au revoir.